puedo ver desde aquí. Genial. Pues nada. O sea, no es como de forma negativa de nada, sino que no sé qué esperar realmente. No, si acaso me gustaría ver un avance del Resident Evil 4, pero lo más seguro es que lo veamos en el evento de Capcom, creo que es el 14 de junio. También me gustaría ver un poco de Dead Space, ahora sí, un gameplay chido chido, no solo ver cómo lo están creando y que aquí en la iluminación y no sé qué, sino ya ver un gameplay de cómo corre el juego ya in-game, en la plataforma que quieran, ¿no? Pero eso es lo que me gustaría ver. ¿Qué más podría ser? Mm, realmente no hay juegos, tal vez yo diría que el anuncio de Crash Bandicoot 5, hay mucho rumor de eso, pero en todo caso, se detuvo se canceló. La Summer Game Fest se fue el demonio. Han de tener problemas técnicos. Eh, dijeron, bueno, hay rumores, ya saben que en esta época de la ex E3, porque ya no se va, no sabemos si va a volver la E3 en algún momento. Todo indica que ya desapareció para siempre, pero bueno, siempre hay rumores en esta época, ¿no? De junio. Entonces se dice que va a salir, se va a anunciar Crash Bandicoot 5, pero ahora con los rumores de que um, bueno, ¿cuáles rumores? Eso no son rumores. Como todavía no sabemos si realmente se concretó ya la compra de Xbox, de Activision por parte de Xbox. Pues si se llegara a anunciar, igual y se lo guardan para anunciarlo en su evento, ¿no? Entonces no creo que salga aquí. Em, ¿Qué otra cosa estaría buena? Un Spyro. Desde que salió la trilogía, la Reignited Trilogy, pues estoy esperando un nuevo Spyro, ¿no? Así como lo fue con Crash Bandicoot, que salió el 4. Pero nada, Spyro está bien abandonado. Espero también que pues sea uno muy bonito. No me gustaría que cambien los diseños de los personajes. A mí en lo personal no me gustaron los diseños de Crash Bandicoot 4. Así que espero que no le muevan mucho a los de Spyro en caso de que pues estén en un desarrollo, ¿no? Pero bueno. Ah, se detuvo el conteo. Vamos a checar qué onda con el conteo. Eh, vamos a resetear la página. va a aparecer un comercial. Es inevitable ver el comercial.
Ese podría ser mi hermano.
El mundo tal como lo conocemos va a terminar.
El mundo tal y como lo conocemos va a terminar.
Para poder vencerlo, tendrás que confiar en mí.
El evento empieza en 4 minutos. El eventini empieza en 4 minutos. Ok, pongamos otra vez en pantalla grande. Y continuamos. Sí, ¿qué más podría salir? ¿Qué más se podría anunciar? ¿Qué más me gustaría que anunciaran? Es que juegos como la colección de Marcus Phoenix, pues obviamente esos se van a anunciar en el evento de Xbox, en caso de que fuesen reales, ¿no? Ah, el DLC de Elden Ring. Sí, eso sí, yo creo que es algo que espero. Espero que sí. Elden Ring ya. Todavía no lo termino, pero ya estoy. Según yo, ya nada más es cuestión de entrar al árbol y la batalla final, ¿no? Los últimos jefes que maté fueron a Malenia. Estuve buscando algunos jefes secretos, unos dragoncillos por ahí. Creo que se llamaba Lich Dragon y el otro Dragon Lord. Es el último que maté. Y otro vato que se hacía llamar el primer Elden Lord. Que ya se me dio su nombre. Un vato acá que tiene un león en la espalda. que está ahí en los tronos enfrente del árbol. Estoy diciendo muchos spoilers, ¿verdad? Modo. Ya pasó un mes de que salió el juego. Un mes, ¿no? ¿Cuál mes? Salió en febrero. Ya van 4 meses de que salió el juego, así que no puedo. Ya, no se cuentan como spoilers, ya. Sí, entonces el DLC. Ya estoy muy interesado en ver si se anuncia, ¿no? Por lo menos. ¿Qué otra cosa? ¿Qué otra cosa? Resident Evil 9. No, ese juego acaba de salir, ¿no? El 8. Entonces no creo que anuncien el 9. Estamos muy lejos del 9. Yo creo que si se llegase a anunciar sería dentro de unos 2 años. Un Revelations 3, ese tal vez sí te lo compro. Pero como se anunció apenas el 4, yo creo que tardaré un año más en anunciar un Revelations 3. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? No lo sé. Pues según esto, pues van a hablar sobre el Carlos Duty. Van a hablar sobre el DLC de Cuphead. Un DLC que se vengan esperando ya de varios años. Pero se entiende por el arte, ¿no? Que hay detrás del juego. Que se tarden tanto, ¿no? Pues ¿qué más? ¿Qué más puede salir? Estamos a un minuto. De todas formas, hay muchos juegos que posiblemente se anuncien en otros eventos. Ya ven que está el de Capcom aparte, el de Xbox. El de Sony ya pasó, pero es posiblemente que hagan otro, quién sabe. Muchos quieren que se anuncie Bloodborne para PC. Que a mí me gustaría, ¿no? Que saliera Bloodborne para PC. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué sería bueno? Estaría buenardo. No lo sé. Pues ya va a empezar, o sea, 30 segundos ya. 30 segundicos. Ah, 10 segundos. Espero no tener problemas de derechos de autor con el en vivo. Bueno, que es la primera vez que lo hago, no sé qué técnicas. The following program may contains content that some viewers find offensive. Viewer discretion is advised. Ok, seguramente habrá algunos anuncios violentos, bastante agresivos. Dead Space va a salir entonces. ¡Woo! Ya empezó, ya empezó. Vamos, vamos. Va, sí, sí.
Watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our showcase event.
Ajá. Sí, ya. Sí, sí, ya, ya. Échale el primer anuncio, por favor. Perdón, perdón. Ya te dejo hablar. Ah, mira. Entonces sí van a anunciar de todas las plataformas. Algunos pequeños adelantos de Xbox. Que es el que me interesa, claro, porque pues tengo mi Xbox. Uy, no, te voy a decir un Metroid Prime 4 por fin. Después de creo que 4 años que se anunció, 5. Pero no, yo creo que para un anuncio así se lo guardaría Nintendo a su propio Nintendo Direct. Ah, que también iban a pasar sobre si Fighter 6. Que sí, la verdad es que se ve muy... A mí no me gustan los juegos de peleas. Pero pues... Este se ve muy, muy hermoso el juego, la verdad. La Chun-Li se ve como muy larga, no lo sé. Pero ya saben cómo son sus diseños de personajes. Ok, Capcom. Pero no sé por qué lo ponen como World Premiere si ya se anunció. Tal vez World Premiere para algunos nuevos personajes. Está interesante porque están presentando los personajes clásicos, pero lo presentan como la vieja escuela y la nueva escuela, porque ya están como viejos. Como, bueno, se ven ya adultos, ya más grandes, no tan jóvenes como en juegos anteriores. Entonces es como una forma de decir, estamos haciendo una transición a una nueva generación, ¿no? De jugadores y demás. También por eso me gustó pues, lo que presenta Street Fighter 6. Patadón. Cómo se peina. Street Fighter 6 sale en 2023 en su momento. No pusieron fecha pues para no estar ahí. Para que ahí los fans no estén chingue y chingue de... pues no que me dijiste que iba a salir este día y ya me lo retrasaste, carnal. La verdad, ¿no? Ya mejor no digan fechas porque terminan siempre retrasando los juegos. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Es una película?
Sergeant Leo Alvarez of the CM-Leth Recon Squad. Our mission was to enter the Tantalus base, locate the
¿Qué es
console,
eso?
and bring it back online. We found the relay, but there was a
No me suena, no me suena. ¿El Carlos Duty? Pues lo más seguro, el Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Nunca he jugado Call of Duty, la verdad no me gustan los juegos de guerra. Pero los, digamos, realistas, ¿no? Que presentan algunas cosas de la historia, ¿no? Prefiero juegos más de ciencia ficción como Halo.
what we found was a new kind of
Gears of War, que aunque trata de guerra, pues es
and it found
ficticia la
us
historia,
first.
¿no? Locos y todas cosas. Ah, pero que dijeron que iban a separar Call of Duty de su modo zombies,
Wasn't human.
¿no? Ah, no mames, es Aliens. Yo pensando que era Call of Duty. Call of Duty. No, es Aliens. Supongo que es el juego que ya está, ¿no? O sea, que acaba de salir hace poco. No creo que sea un nuevo Aliens. ¿Había algún anunciado?
I don't know what I saw in there. I know when I close my eyes.
Y ya se lo
I still
cargaron.
see it.
Sus últimas
Now he
palabras
looks dead.
grabadas.
And someone needs to know.
Estuvo intenso el tráiler, Me dieron ganas de ver las películas. Aliens, Dark Descent. Entonces es un juego nuevo. Es en vista isométrica. Si no mal recuerdo se llama. Como el hace poco juego que salió que se llama Ascent. Más o menos esa vista, ¿no? A ver, Callisto Protocol, uno de esos juegazos. A ver. Que dice que va a estar violentísimo. A ver, si es cierto. Mucho gore. Crafton.
Take a look outside. Did you know that they call Callisto the dead moon? Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. So whatever you're holding on to right there, that's your old life. You gotta let that go. Because your new life is entirely in my hands. I'm just trying to give you a chance at rebirth.
Van a haber armas cuerpo a cuerpo. Ese se parecía a los que te quieren comer en Dead Space.
I just love that last part. Gives me chills every time.
Lo maté bien chido. Sí, va a estar violento. Dead Space, básicamente. Es que es Dead Space. Bueno, obviamente ya no hay necromorfos, ¿no? Pero es Dead Space. Ah, sayonara, cabecita.
Welcome to your new home.
Ah, se ve buenardo, se ve buenardo. Sí, compra obligatoria. Se ve muy buenardo. Day One Edition y Deluxe. ¿Cuándo sale? 2 de diciembre. Hijo de su pinche madre. 6 meses. Yep, mis 10. Mis 10. Ya lo quiero.
The fact that you have built this team, this studio, new IP, shipping this December, all in COVID, blows me away. So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having us. I really do appreciate it, Jeff. And you know, for a second, just give me a second. You know, I want to thank you for all you've done for the game industry all these years, man. I think I've known you like 16, 17 years now, and you've been an ambassador. You've amplified new games, new studios, and I just wanted to thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. It's not about me, it's about you guys.
Yeah, I know.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yeah, it's so fun to do these shows and to show this game. So people saw the
Hasta
trailer,
cierto
but
punto
what I'm
tiene
so
razón.
excited today is that you just brought
Pues
a raw
independientemente
gameplay
si te cae
sequence. This
bien,
game is in development and people are going to be blown away.
ese
when they see
jovenazo
it, but
pues ha
tell us
aportado
bit about
bastante a
what
la
are we gonna see
industria.
today?
Yeah,
Gracias a él hay premios a los juegos y se le ha dado importancia a los
It's
videojuegos.
2 segments in the first half of the game.
Más.
One is a med bay, another one is a power station, and you're going to see some new enemies, some brutality, some just about everything. We're showcasing a new weapon called the grip.
Okay.
It's like a gravity gun, but it picks up the enemies and it shoves them into giant fans. It rips them apart. It's great. And then check
Poderlos
out
destruir.
the nice ending
Cortarle
we
sus
have,
piernitas como en el Dead
usually we'll
Space.
kill our main character Jacob, and in a very unique
Jacob.
way. And just for a second, I want to thank the team, man. Like you said, through COVID, through everything else, the dedication, the hard work. You guys
Sí,
are amazing.
pues es
Thank
que
you
sí
very
tienes
much.
razón.
Oh, well, Glenn, I gotta
O sea, nos
say,
ponemos muy
what
exigentes
you
y
guys are
que
shipping this year, this
retrasan los
looks like a
juegos, pero todos los
world-class
equipos están
next-gen
dando
game.
todo lo que
It's-
pueden con
it's
esta
rare that teams
época de
bring us
COVID.
development this year, and let's let
O
the
sea,
footage speak for itself.
hacen
Let's
todo
go
por
feel
sacar sus
strike
juegos
distance.
lo más
Here it
pronto
is, the
posible.
first gameplay of the Callisto
Mucho
Protocol.
mucho esfuerzo por parte de la industria de los videojuegos. Y en ocasiones no lo... Se me fue la palabra. Fue que empezó el gameplay. Next in hardware. Por lo que parece es una prisión, ¿no? Es lo que entendí. Y obviamente pues el protagonista es un reo. Y, bueno, es lo que... Así por vista, porque es lo que entendí. Oye, esa habilidad está muy rota, ¿no? El atraerlo. Sí, es Dead Space, pero con... sin necromorfos. Pero atínale, carnal. Atina su piernita. Es curioso que hayan agregado una forma de esquiva para evitar que te den los chingadazos. Como el pisotón. Ah, huevine. El pisotón no podía faltar. Se ve chido su traje. Es como una armadura, ¿no? Va a ser del policial o algo así, de las guardias. O de un soldado. Ah, también están los escupideros. Los gargajeros. No sé, esa habilidad en la que los jalas a los enemigos, siento que está muy rota. Bueno, ha de tener un cooldown muy bajo, o muy alto. ¡No, su bracito! ¡Ah! No, más bien se lo llevó el ventilador. What?
That just happened. All right, moving on. This October, Call of
Estuvo
Duty
muy
Modern
bueno, estuvo muy
Warfare 2
bueno.
arrives. Infinity Ward is once again returning to its roots for a modern-day action game, and today we're about to show you the world premiere of its gameplay with a level playthrough. To tell us more, let's head to the port of Long Beach to check in with Johanna Ferris, the head of Call of Duty.
Ahí está el Carlos Duty.
Hi everyone. In 2019, Modern Warfare changed everything. And
¿Por
on
qué? A
October
ver.
28th, we usher in a new era of Call of Duty with the launch of Modern Warfare 2. We are back, we are bigger, and we are bringing the entire team. Price, Gaz, Soap, Alejandro, and of course, Ghost. We needed a stage big enough to debut Call of Duty in a whole new way, inspired by the world we're about to enter. Oil rigs, cargo ships, and staggering odds are just the beginning. Here is Modern Warfare 2.
A ver. Quiero verlo ya, a ver. No me interesa el juego, pues, pero ya. Dark Water, US Atlantic Coastline.
Eyes in the red. All right, that's our target. Shadows 1 and 2. Push to your hook points. Let's invite ourselves
Pues visualmente se ve wow. Bueno, ya sabemos que suelen hacer downgrade a veces, pero al menos ese gameplay o trailer, cinemática se ve muy bien.
All shadows, the missile is on this platform. I want full containment.
Si ese es el gameplay, se ve muy chido. Pero no creo, sinceramente.
I'd like to clear through.
No creo que ese sea el gameplay. Se ve demasiado bonito.
Room clear. Coming out.
Pero pues ya, hay que. Pero se ve bien, o sea. Se ve muy chido.
Squatters, right side.
Mole, pobrecito.
Balcony door undone.
Ghost, we're moving to the main deck. What's your status?
Boarding the ship with Shadow 3 now.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Man down. Rush out.
Yo creo que un juego así con lentes VR estaría chido. Ya te metes un poco más en el asunto.
Force out. I want eyes on that container now.
Two copies, moving.
We gotta roll.
Una molotov.
Shadow 1, Ghost, visual on.
La tiene que usar en algún momento. No tendría caso haberla agarrado si no la vas a mostrar.
They're gonna launch that missile.
It's first stage. There's still time. All shadows. Missile is on the helipad. 2-1. We're moving to secure. Cover us.
Two copies all.
Fue imaginación, no puedes agarrar la granada en el aire y regresarla tal vez.
Clear.
Clear. Otra molotov.
Roger that. Confirm when the objective is neutralized.
Ya debe de terminar, ¿no? Si no sería muy largo la presentación.
Where are the controls?
On that damn ship.
Actual, we got a problem. Missile is armed. Controls are somewhere on the ship.
It's a trap.
Orders, son. Stop that launch.
El mar se ve chido.
Let's go, let's move out. Ghost, this is Zero 1 back in the water, inbound to your position. Solid copy, we're taking effective fire. The LZ will be hot. Roger that. Once we're on deck, we push to the bridge. Fast. Secure those controls. Stop this missile, yep. How do we board? Take the ramp. Hold tight, Sergeant.
Ah, perro. O sea, usaron las olas para subir al barco. Una buena estrategia.
Let's have ourselves a gunfight. Missile controls are on the bridge. Have to stop the launch.
Les digo, se ve muy chido. Pero no dice para nada que sea grabado o algo así en hardware de la siguiente generación. Entonces posiblemente que no sea como tal un gameplay. Como lo que dijeron en Callisto Protocol. Abajito decía que estaba precisamente grabado ya en un dispositivo de siguiente generación, ¿no? O sea, ya. Y este no dice eso. O al menos no alcanza a leer en algún momento que dijera eso. ¿Qué pasó, Michi? Ya vino a morder, Michi. ¿No te gustan los videojuegos o qué? Si eres mi Michi, deberían gustarte. Ya duró mucho, ¿no? Pasen al que sigue. O sea, se ve muy chido y todo. Mole, ¿eso quién hizo eso? Está un poco raro que entrara agua y no siguiera entrando agua. O solo fue una ola que entró de golpe. Eso significa que puede volver a pasar. Ahí está, terminó.
Pre-order now and get early access to the open beta.
The Open Beta. Todo bien, se ve muy bien, el juego. Lástima que no me gustan este clase de videojuegos. No conozco a esa chica. ¿Será la directora del juego? Digo, ya la presentó en un video antes del tráiler, bueno, del gameplay. Gran GM, ¿qué es GM? Iba a poner Grandmaster.
They're not actually in what we just saw today, but they're returning members from 141, and then the other two characters that you may recognize from the older franchise that we're reimagining are Simon Ghost Riley,
the Grand
and,
Inquisitor,
of course, Soap John McTavish. And then a couple other new characters in here that we're really excited that we got to create for this game. First, Commander Philip Graves and Mexican Special Forces Colonel Alejandro. And Alejandro, I gotta say, it's a character we're really excited about. He's a guy who's super capable and a guy who's just as important as Task Force 141. But as far as the level's concerned, I got a shout out to IW. This was a tremendous collaboration across all of the different disciplines. As you saw, everybody coming together, some really motivated devs here, and you saw the wind and the animations and the awesome sound design, and of course our new water tech, which is actually pushing the boat in different directions. It's creating a physically dynamic environment, allowing for the cover you were seeing. In certain cases you could be behind cover, and then suddenly that cover would shift and leave you exposed, but it also leaves the enemy exposed, creating this emergent gameplay. So again, I'm very excited. Just can't wait I'm so excited that we get to show it off today.
And that's just a hint of where things are going to go. Johanna, tell us a bit about Call of Duty overall, Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, we're so excited that it's back this year, but you've got lots going on across Call of Duty. What can we expect from you guys this year?
Yeah, we first of all, thanks for having us here. We're just so excited for October 28th. It's such a big moment, not just for Modern Warfare 2 and everything that Jeff and the team at Infinity Ward have built, but it really marks the step change, what we're calling a transformational moment for the entire franchise. You're going to see incredible rendering, incredible graphics, all the things just within the game itself, built all on one shared engine now across Warzone and Modern Warfare 2 going forward. Of course, there's a lot of chatter and interest about the new Warzone experience. We're affectionately calling it Warzone 2.0. There will be a standalone experience of Warzone for current existing players as well. So we're going to sort of feed the entire community there. But all eyes on the 28th. And again, I think the collaboration's just been incredible. Everybody's so excited for Task Force 141. Warzone coming to mobile as well for players on the go. We're on Steam, as you know. I mean, so it's just a big moment, and there's going to be a lot more to come in the months to follow.
Ya pasen de la que sigue, por favor, ¿no? Creo que es
el
el anuncio más largo hasta ahora. Duran como 10 minutos de puro Carlos Duty.
Yeah, when we're seeing that from the community, we love when the fans can pick up some things. Some chatter about maybe seeing high-rise and other elements, but we will get into the details of Warzone 2.0 for sure. It will be an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe, so all the more reason why we think this game, this moment, is such an important title for all of us, looking ahead. And like we said, we're having a bold vision around the entire future for the franchise, so we're in position. We're really excited.
All right, well, we're looking forward to October. Thanks so much for giving us a first look at the gameplay. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Thanks for
muchas gracias, muchas gracias.
All right, well, we've got lots more Summer Game Fest still to go, and now it's time to announce
Dura una hora,
the
¿no?
classic PC
Hora y
gaming
media.
franchise is coming back with a sequel over 30 years after its first release. I loved this game when I was growing up, so I'm honored to share this very first look.
A ver. World Premiere. Microids. 30 years later. The return of an iconic franchise. ¿Cuál? No lo ubico. Desde hace 30 años. Hace 30 años yo tenía 2 años de edad. Todavía no jugaba videojuegos. Todavía no hablaba. Gateaba nomás. Flashback 2. Es muy curioso que hace un año todavía aparecían aquí en los logos de las consolas Stadia y Luna, y ya no aparecen. O sea, ya están bien muertos Stadia. No, y también Luna. Creo que Luna era de Amazon, ¿no? Me acuerdo que el año pasado aparecían en los logos Stadia y Luna. Y ahorita ya no. Bueno, también depende del juego, ¿no? Pero ahorita no he visto ninguno. ¿Qué juego es ese? Tiene una ambientación acá muy medieval, pero usa pistolas. Ah, este juego lo anunciaron el año pasado. La protagonista es una chica. Ya se me olvidó su nombre. Creo que tiene un gato, algo así. O un felino, tiene cara de felino. Si no es, digo, no me acuerdo el nombre. Pero sí recuerdo haber visto porque lo presentaron con una cinemática nada más. Y según yo fue el año pasado. O fue en los Games Awards. Creo que fue en los Games Awards. Básicamente un Bioshock con otra temática. Con una temática de fantasía. Fantasía medieval. Which fire? ¿Sí es fire o tire? Ah, ¿es exclusivo de Epic Store? Ah, entonces no es el que anunciaron. ¿Quién sabe? Yo pues hablo por lo que recuerdo, ¿no? Hasta que Epic Games Store está sacando exclusivos para su plataforma, ¿no? Digo, una razón para estar en su plataforma, aparte de los juegos gratis.
Today, I can't believe what I saw.
¿Qué es eso? futurística, algo apocalíptico.
Everything okay?
Están en Marte. ¡Ah! El Doom Remake por 2 o algo así. No creo. Dijeron que este era de un juego de un estudio independiente, ¿no? Se ve muy bien. Ay, se lo comieron. El casquito se parece mucho al de Slayer. Doom Slayer. Se llama así, ¿no? Slayer Guy.
And I need to find out what it is.
Fort Solis. Va a salir primeramente en Steam, al parecer.
That's something brand new, and look who it is. Troy and Roger in person. Guys, this is so fun, the fact that you're working on a game together. What a cool team up. Welcome to the show.
Good to be here.
I gotta ask you guys, who are your characters in this game?
Well, I get to play a character named Wyatt Taylor, who's a medical officer who's stationed at
No sé
this
por qué, pero
base of Solace.
tal Troy
And,
me
it's
recordó
the
a Doctor
epicenter of
Strange.
this mystery that we'll discover and uncover as we go through
O
the
al
game. And of
actor,
course,
¿no?
my character will
Benedict.
be at times in
Benedict,
opposition with
no sé qué.
Roger's character.
Battle we've been waiting to see.
Every once in a, yeah. Oh man, we can't wait to show you what we've been working on. And by the way, Jeff, this looks awesome, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
so great to be here. Thanks for having us.
It's so great that you're in another game. I mean, it's feeling this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
One of the first major ones for a while, and I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer on a remote Martian mining post.
Si son, si son famosos no los ubico, la verdad.
It's on their graveyard shift. The graveyard shift meaning Mars and Earth are really far apart from each other and their orbits around the sun. So help is not a simple call away.
I gotta ask, I think a lot of people will see this thing and they'll probably wonder, you know, it's a new team, right?
Fort
Independent
Solis.
studio in Europe that's making this, but with huge production values. I'm curious, like, how did you guys get attached to this? Tell us a bit about the background.
I will say that 2020 to me was the most impactful year for games. It was the first, I mean, obviously we had this unprecedented event with the pandemic and that forced
Eso me recuerda que tengo
everything
que
as a society, but also the way this industry functioned. There was also
reclamar
brand
a
new consoles.
Protea.
We had more tools that were being made available that
Estaban
were
regalando a
leveling
Protea.
the playing field between
Si veías
the
los
AAA
Games Awards
studios
en
and the
Twitch.
indie studios or the AAA studios. And so, just like anybody else, we got reached out. James Tinsdale with this brand new studio said, we'd like for you to consider being a part of this game. And he walked me through a very brief description of what the experience was going to be like. And in the very beginning, he said, we want this to feel, it's a tight thriller. We want it to feel
Listo.
like Dead Space
Protea
meets
reclamada.
Duncan Jones' Moon. And I was like, sign me up. I'm
Para
into
los
that,
que
absolutely.
juegan
And full, like,
Warframe,
performance capture and everything.
Yeah.
les recomiendo
Absolutely. New
que
studio, brand new
lo hagan
energy,
también por
and of
Protea.
course, I get to work with one of the best in the business.
And me.
I get the privilege
Who's the
of
other?
getting to see this guy and watch him in action. I know I love to work, and I love the challenges and all the new innovations that this medium provides to performers. We can't wait to show you what we've been working on. I think it's going to
Yeah, I guess I've seen some of the behind the scenes and the performance capture, Unreal Engine 5. I mean,
Bueno,
this is,
por
it looks
suerte han estado
phenomenal. Can you give us a hint about
presentando
the
al
gameplay? Like,
menos
what are we gonna
un
do
poco de
with this
gameplay.
Yeah, the verbs are always important. So we're
Se
going to let
suele
the game speak for
mucho
itself. We'll be showing you more later
dejar
on.
de lado
but,
los gameplays.
this is a game where you as the player, that you're going to be exploring, we're going to be discovering. Like we said, it's a very tight thriller. So you're moving very fast-paced through this world. There'll be multiple locations, multiple ways for you to traverse, which we're excited to show you about. And then the narrative is a huge element to this. They didn't waste any resources on the performance for sure. I got to tell one quick story, if I can. It was one of our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down, we said, these are who our characters are, and he goes, give me 1 hour and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program, it was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight, and about halfway through it, I started tuning him out, and I was like, hey man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can, you will, and it's going to be glorious.
And
we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
big,
excited
big
about it.
stunts. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool to see. Is it an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys? We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right, appreciate it very much, guys. All
Muchas
right.
gracias.
Well,
Se
next up,
ve
keeping up with the space theme,
interesante.
it's time to world premiere a very exciting new game, which will feature a musical score by industry legend Mick Gordon. This one is going to grab you, and we are so honored to debut it.
A ver. No conozco al sujeto que mencionaron. Otro de terror. Ya se anunciaron 3 juegos de terror. Callisto Protocol, el que acaba de pasar, Fort Solis. Y este. Va a ser un buen año para los juegos de terror, ¿eh? ¿Qué acaba de pasar? Oh, que por favor no sea con jugabilidad tipo Outlast. Me aburre. No haces nada más que caminar. Y a veces te escondes, pero... Oh, ok. Wait, what? Son como dummies, ¿no? Ah, son robots. Routine. Va a salir para PC y Xbox. Xbox Game Pass. Oh, va a salir en Game Pass. Woo!
Doesn't that look great? That was
Genial.
Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time to check in with a very special guest
Fue muy
who's
cortito
been
el
in his fair share of
el-
video games,
el
including
vistazo.
most recently Fortnite as the Foundation. Dwayne Johnson, welcome to Summer Game Fest. How are you?
What's up, everybody? And what's up, Jeff? And what is up to the Summer Game Fest audience?
¿Sí está en el gym? No parece que realmente esté ahí.
Everybody inside the epic IMAX theaters. Dwayne Johnson here, coming at you from my Iron Paradise.
No, sí está ahí.
The very hot
No sé
and
por qué sentía
sweaty
que no estaba ahí.
and smelly Iron Paradise, powered by, of course, Zoa Energy, the #1 fastest growing energy drink in the game. You guys know me by a lot of nicknames. The Rock, La Roca in Spanish, Uncle Handsome, sexiest man alive, big drink energy.
El man.
Always room for a cheesy joke. There's always room for the extra large cheese pizza, especially when I'm delivering and I deliver them often.
Siento que las películas que sale
You guys also
son bien
know me
genéricas,
as
pero me cae bien el actor.
Greatest and most electrifying surprise in gaming that happened. You know me as the Foundation. And I gotta tell you guys, #1, thank you so much for the crazy response of me becoming the Foundation, but also, I gotta say that, you know, I've had such a pleasure working with Epic Games and the teams over there.
¿Con Epic
and we
Games?
cannot wait to
¿Está
show you what we
trabajando?
have in store for the future. And speaking of the future, in the future, you will also know me as Black Adam. Black
Ah,
Adam,
sí es
as
cierto.
millions
Acaba de
of you
salir
know
el tráiler
around
de
the
Black
world, you know
Adam.
the Black Adam mythology. He is ruthless. He is unstoppable. And for those who don't, I always like to say a quick tutorial is this. Black Adam has the powers of Superman, but the only difference, well, there's a few differences, but one of the biggest differences is Superman's weakness is magic, and Black Adam's, one of his superpowers, is magic. So you do the math. October 21st, I cannot wait for you guys to see Black Adam around the world in theaters only. And
¿Por
you guys
qué la
will
debilidad
finally see the
de
hierarchy
Superman
of
es la
power
magia?
in the DC universe change.
No sé mucho de
It
los
has been an
personajes de
honor
DC, pero
to become Black Adam, and it is a role that's in my DNA and that I was born to play. I was born to play the Man in Black, and I'm honored to show it to you guys on October 21st. So until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay focused, keep having fun, keep kicking ass, enjoy your gaming, and I'll see you down the road. This is Black Adam.
Black Adam, ya vi el trailer ayer.
What have your powers ever given to you? Nothing but heartache.
Todo es un vistazo nuevo. Le hicieron algo similar como lo de Chris Evans cuando fue Capitán América, que tenía que estar en un cuerpo flaquito. Y ahorita, si no mal vi, lo pusieron en un cuerpo acá todo flaquillo.
Or you can be its savior. That's up to you.
Behind you! Did he just catch a rocket? He caught a rocket. All black everything. You know my fresh coat.
New gear, new enemies, new level, new mods, no sé qué, new packs, new Outriders, World Slayer. El juego se ve interesante, me acuerdo que lo estaba descargando. Pero ya no sé por qué lo terminé de descargar. Luego lo pruebo. Se ve bien. Me recuerda un poco a Remnant, que decían que era un tipo Dark Souls shooter, ¿no? Se ve bien, se ve bien. No, miren, va a haber algo más sobre ello el junio 10, mañana. Nintendo Twitch. Coming soon to Nintendo Switch, Splatoon 3, Monster Hunter. Fechas, están tirando fechas. Cuphead, el 30 de junio. Tiene que ser general, ¿no? Yo quiero mi Nintendo Switch. Eso es Fall Guys. Fall Guys es un juego muy divertido, pero es mucho, muy para una o dos partiditas y ya te vas a otra cosa, ¿no? O muy party de vas a jugar con tus amigos, pues va, unas partiditas, a ver quién gana y el que pierda invita la pizza, ¿no? O algo así. Llega free to play, ¿no? Para este mes. Fall Guys Season 1 Free for All, I believe June 21. Bueno, ahí sería diferente, pero no me lo sé.
Fall Guys piece, and you can play and download Fall Guys for free starting June 21st across all platforms, including Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PC, and PlayStation. All right, back to another new game announcement. We're going to announce a brand new game and universe from a new team of legendary developers. Check this out.
A ver. World Premiere. No me canso de decirlo. Me gusta cómo suena. World Premiere. First Giant Studios. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Ya duró mucho, no? No, van 46 minutos nomás. Returnal, ¿no? Ah, no. ¿O sí? No. Por un momento así de lejitos creí que iba a ser Returnal. Pero no. De hecho me recuerda un poco a Record. Pero no, según yo no fue muy... No fue muy popular como para que saliera una secuela.
Command, I may be onto something.
¿Qué va a pasar? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué pedo? Oh, un escudo.
Command, repeat, I have it. Mission accomplished.
No, no es cierto. Tienes que devolverlo. Que es diferente. La misión no está completa hasta que no des el objeto al lugar donde tienes que llevarlo. Pero no, para nada es Record. Eso tiene que ver sobre máquinas. Y eso ya es un demonio.
Hang tight, Doc. I've got this.
Robots contra demonios. Suena interesante.
Glad you could make it.
We gotta move.
Pobrecito demonio. Entonces si nada más tenía hambre. Y comen fierro.
Hell's coming with it.
Stormgate. Me suena que va a ser un tipo Diablo, ¿no? PlayStormgate.com. Otro World Premiere. Ah, no.
There you have it, Tim. Congratulations. Stormgate is real. We have a name and some details. So, first of all, congratulations on this announcement. We're so excited about the return of RTS, brand new franchise. What is a Stormgate, though?
All right, so Stormgates are portals that open during a massive solar storm that unleash the infernal host on future Earth.
Okay. And we saw some hints of some, I mean,
Okay.
you guys coming from Blizzard and StarCraft, everyone wants to know about races. Tell us about the sides in this RTS game.
Yeah, we're unveiling our first 2 factions today, but there will be more. So the Human Resistance, and we saw an archaeologist from the Human Resistance in that intro cinematic, and then also the Infernal Hosts, who are these demon-like monsters who come from another world.
Ok, lo que entendí es
One thing
que
everyone wants to know about, especially your background pedigree
no
as a
solo en la
team,
Tierra, sino
where do you want to push the RTS genre? It's something we've all
en
loved
todo el
for
sistema solar o
decades,
en el
but,
universo se abrieron
opportunity for a lot of
portales
innovation.
del,
I know
que
you're
vienen de
gonna
otra
show us, I think,
dimensión.
some hints
Se
of
puede
where
decir
you're
que es
gonna
del
go
infierno,
image-wise with the
que son
actual
demonios, ¿no?
gameplay made in Unreal Engine,
Pero
but any sense of
él
what you
mencionó
wanna
que de otra
do for the
dimensión.
gameplay in this game?
Absolutely. But the first thing I want to say is we are very consciously trying to stay true to what players already love about RTS. Where we're really trying to push the genre and be innovative. First off, approachability. For one thing, we're free to play, but no pay to win, no NFTs, nothing like that. Just to lower that barrier to entry to get players in. But we're also really trying to be a lot more social. So you'll be able to play the campaign cooperatively. We've got 3-player open-ended co-op, and we've even got 3 versus 3 for competitive multiplayer. But of course, we've also still got 1v1 competitive.
And as a little surprise, I think we've got some
Ok, va a
first
haber
kind
campaña y
of work in
competitivo.
progress images from the game, right?
Yeah,
Campaña
these
en
are
modo
still
cooperativo
very
y
much
en modo
still
competitivo.
being worked on, but some shots of actual assets that we're building in Unreal Engine 5.
Wow, well, I love it. 2023,
mira.
you said for the beta, so people
Ok,
can
me
sign up
imaginé un
now,
tipo
get
Diablo.
ready, and I'm just so thrilled that there is a brand new RTS franchise.
Bueno,
going for
pero
you guys
obviamente
and your
con una
background, what you
temática
did, you know, at Blizzard and
diferente,
StarCraft.
¿no?
We're
O sea,
so
cuando digo
excited for
Diablo
this
me
team,
refiero más un poco a la
Frost
cámara,
Giant.
¿no?
Thank you
Cómo
so
se
much
ve
for giving us
por
your
arriba.
announcement today on
Y
Summer
como
Game
un
Fest.
poquito de
Thank
gameplay.
you so much for having us here. Really great.
Awesome. All right, Frost Giant, Stormgate, keep an eye out for it. Now it's time for another indie game announcement that I'm excited to share with you. High Water. Check this one out.
World Premiere.
Good morning, High Water dwellers. High Water Pirate Radio keeping you in the know with our flow. Alphaville authorities continue to deny false rumors that Alphaville elites are planning to evacuate to Mars. True or not, the one thing we can't deny is that the world ended on a sunny day.
Debo admitir que no me gusta mucho ese arte. Siento que ya se usó muchísimo en juegos independientes. Ya no se siente como algo nuevo, bonito, no sé.
What a breathtaking trailer. High Water is an adventure strategy game set in a world ravaged by extreme climate change. Now, speaking of the world around us, the conflict in Ukraine is not far from anyone's mind, and it's impacted the development of games, including Replaced from Sad Cat Studios, a Belarusian studio with devs from Belarus and Ukraine. The team had long hoped to reveal a new trailer here today, but were understandably unable to complete it in time. Guys, I just want to say we're thinking of you and all the developers impacted by the conflict and hope to be able to share your work at a future show. All right, our next game is an official selection of the Tribeca Games Festival. It's American Arcadia, where you play Trevor, whose life is being televised with the viewing population constantly voting you up or down. When you become unpopular, you need to start running for your life. Check this out.
World Premiere.
Picture a city where technology and science go hand in hand with fun and
Lo que les
entertainment.
decía otra vez, como que ese tipo de arte.
My grandfather, Elijah Walton, had a dream to build the city of tomorrow. That dream is now a reality, and that city is Arcadia. A 43-square-mile metropolis where each and every citizen enjoys a life of luxury and comfort. Broadcast live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on every digital platform. American Arcadia. Control. Subject on the run on camera 4025. Interrupt broadcast immediately.
Listen to me. We can't allow Trevor Hills to escape under any circumstances.
Trevor. Trevor, can you hear me? Be careful and don't make a sound. Don't worry.
No sé por qué me lo imaginé como una utopía acá tipo Bioshock y alguien que está en contra del sistema, ¿no? Que es el, pues el prota y la otra coprotagonista. Que pues están intentando, ¿no? De no, el sistema no nos gusta, no sirve, no sé. Así me imaginé. ¿Se ve bien? A ver, ¿cuál secuela de quién? ¿Qué? Epic Game Store. Coffee Stain Presents. Ah, no mames. Ya por fin. Dead Island. Ah, no. No manches. Así empieza el de Dead Island. ¿Qué? Lo más seguro es que es un video dentro del video, como un tráiler. Que alguien está viendo el tráiler. No, así empieza el tráiler de Dead Island 2. Pero va a ser la secuela de la cabra. Se mamut. Eso estuvo muy cagado. Ni siquiera sabía que había el 2.
There you have it. That was Goat Simulator 3, and it's coming later this year to the Epic Games Store. Now, last year, Marvel and 2K announced Marvel's Midnight Suns, a tactical RPG from Firaxis Games, the studio behind XCOM and Civilizations. Heroes from the Avengers
Se
and
había
X-Men
escuchado de ese
crossover
juego,
with
pero
supernatural
entró algo de
villains like
polémica.
Blade
No sé
and
cómo
Ghost
estuvo el
Rider
asunto.
for a battle against Lilith, the mother of demons. Today, we've got to look at some
No
new
sé por qué hubo
folks
quejas.
set to
No estoy
join
seguro
the battle.
porque no recuerdo. Pero según yo hubo quejas de algo, no sé por qué. No sé si por su gameplay o no sé. Firaxis Games. ¿O va a ser un tipo Guardians of the Galaxy?
Mother won't hurt you.
Puro Venom. ¿Nadie lo va a ayudar?
Typical Parker luck. I'm gonna need some backup.
Y llega Spider-Man al ataque. Un momento, ¿qué hace Spider-Man ahí? Digo, es que Sony es propietario de los derechos para usar a Spider-Man en los videojuegos. Y no suele ser muy flexible a la hora de prestarlo. Si este juego va a ser exclusivo de PlayStation, entonces la creo, pero... No, pero ahora como está lanzando juegos en PC, de hecho acaban de anunciar Hulk, versión demonio. Ahora como está lanzando ya sus juegos en PC, pues ya hay un poco más libertad, ¿no? Para el uso de Spider-Man.
That used to always work. Well, it did that one time.
Estuvo interesante. Cuphead, ¡woo!
That was Midnight Suns, and
Llega este
now
mes.
we're moving on to the wonderful world
Así ya se había
of
anunciado, ¿no?
Cuphead, the delicious last course. And can you believe it? We're only a couple weeks away from playing the delicious last course DLC. You see how they did that for Cuphead. Joining me now is Maya Moldenhauer from Studio MBHR.
Miren, ya no
So first
aparece,
of
no
all,
aparece,
Maya,
les digo, no está ni el logo de Luna
It's
ni de
really
Stadia.
coming June 30th on all
Se
major
acabó.
platforms. We are thrilled.
Well, I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans can't believe that this is here. And I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. I can't. People are not going to be ready for how amazing
Luna.
this looks and the backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've
Luna,
amped up,
según yo, era
obviously,
como
the
tipo
gameplay
Stadia,
is
¿no?
difficult,
Pero
as
de
we would expect,
Amazon.
but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from the animation, the backgrounds, the music, gameplay design, and of course our new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play as, and even though this is a DLC, it feels like it's its own game inside of Cuphead in many ways.
It is, definitely.
Yeah, you just get on the island, and there you are off to this new territory, which is amazing.
Yeah, it's our biggest island yet. Super-sized bosses, lots of secrets to discover. Don't let any rock go unturned.
Yes, and lots of challenge ahead. Well, I know you brought. I know you don't want people to necessarily have too much spoiled about the game, but you brought a little something.
A little something, yeah. It's brand new gameplay footage of one of our new bosses, Mortimer Freeze. It takes place in an icy arena and features some of my personal favorite attacks and transformations. We hope everyone enjoys it.
All right, let's check it out. Cuphead,
Es uno
the
de
delicious
los
last
juegos
course.
con más amor que han hecho en la historia. Que mucho entusiasmo, cariño, dedicación tiene. Ay, eso se ve muy difícil. What? Wow. No manches, o sea, las madres rebotan atrás y sacan cosas extras. Yo solo sé que el que está jugando juega muy perrón, ¿eh?
Now, if you want even more Cuphead, and who doesn't, tomorrow we will show you an exclusive look at Season 2 of the Cuphead Show when I co-host Netflix's Geek Week, which will include
Precisamente ayer estaba terminando de ver la serie de Cuphead. Cuphead Show. Está entretenida. Véala.
Showcase with IM8-bit and Double Fine, then Devolver's Marketing Countdown to Marketing. Tomorrow, after Geek Week, there is the Epic Game Store Showcase at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with news on Rocket League and the Tribeca Game Showcase. And Sunday, don't miss the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase with a look at the future of Xbox and Game Pass. Now we have some exciting news for Nintendo Switch and PC fans about Neon White, a game where you play an assassin from hell who slays demons for the chance to ascend to heaven.
Wait, what? A ver. ¿Qué es eso?
We're called neons. Sinners plucked from hell to do God's dirty work. But I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
Un gato.
You think you can win me over by showering me with gifts? Good thinking.
Un gato ángel. Neon White. Nintendo Switch y Steam. Supongo que después saldrá en nuestras consolas, ¿no?
Now it's time for a game made by a single father in Poland. Over the past year, he's brought on some help to bring his
Midnight
vision
Fight
for a fast-paced
Express.
action game, Midnight Fight Express, to life. Let's take a look.
A ver. No sé por qué, pero parece un... Ah, no. Ya no. Iba a decir un Battle Royale de 100, cosas así. Pero no creo que no. Y como les decía, ese arte poligonal ya está muy gastado.
It's happening. The big guy's actually going through with it.
while I sat at his side, seeing lives as dollar signs. Had the stink of
Pero
corruption.
eso no hace que el juego sea menos bueno o algo así, solo que tal vez deberían darle más variedad al arte. No sé, siempre salen con cosas nuevas e interesantes, pero últimamente ya no hay. Órale, tiene algunos talentos de otros videojuegos. Que era el escritor de Destiny y no sé, ya no alcancé a leer lo de God of War. ¿De quién de God of War trabajó ahí?
Such a cool game, and I'm happy to announce that a PC demo of this game is going live right now on Steam and will be part of the Steam Next Fest next week. I really want more playable games to get in the hands of you guys at home, and that's one of them.
Warframe, a ver qué van a anunciar de Warframe.
Is Megan from Digital Extremes to talk all things Warframe. Megan, how you doing?
I'm so good, my fellow Canadian.
I know, we got a lot. Just happen to always have these Canadian teams on the show. I don't know how that works out, right?
Okay.
We do. Well, we have a great connection. We've also done a lot with Warframe over the years, and I know right now anyone watching on Twitch for more than 30 minutes, this show is going to get a special Twitch drop, right?
That's
Sí,
right.
ya lo reclamé. Hace creo que unas media horas.
Right there, loud and proud. Protea, 30 minutes for watching. Thank you for letting us kind of take over your special events category, but she is there and she is for you if you are properly linked up.
No, Warframe, you know, as I said, we've done a lot over the years. You guys have done incredible things with the game, and I know you have TennoCon coming up in July, which is your big kind of event of the year to reveal what's next. What can you tell us?
Well, I can't tell too much, but yeah, July 16th, 2022. It's a digital event again this year. Today, actually, we just launched the digital items for it, so you can get some in-game goodies, some really cool cosmetics, some merch, all that really great stuff went live today. But of course, the reason I'm here is to, kind of debut. We have our Tenno Live during TennoCon, which is our big reveal of the night, and we usually do a little bit of a gameplay, a little bit of a demo, and I think a lot of people can suspect what it might be, but I'm here to kind of confirm what it is that Tenno Live is going to show.
And what is that?
Can I say it?
Yes, I think you can.
Okay, you're going to get your first look at the Deviri Paradox.
Finally!
Finally, I know it's been 20 years. But Deviri Paradox is going to be what Tenno Live is all about.
Paradox.
I'm so happy.
Algo muy similar, bueno,
the teaser you're about to see for it, and I'm just really proud and excited to show.
lo de The New War, que se viene esperando desde hace muchos años. Y ahora va a ser Deviri's Paradox.
My child, my friend, what was done is done. New dangers, new choices await us now.
¿Nos van a dar un caballito? Yo espero que sí.
For now, dream of who we were and of who we have become.
En julio, da falta bastante. Da una Titania. Claro que lo voy a ver. ¿Cuánto dijeron? El 16 de julio, ¿no? Para marcarlo.
Honkai Star Rail, an upcoming open world space RPG. Yeah, a lot of space today from Genshin Impact studio Hoyaverse across mobile and PC. This studio continues to deliver, and this new trailer reveals for the very first time
Honkai Star Rail.
exotic realm players will be able to explore.
¿Cuánto dijeron que iba a durar el evento? Ya está, yo creo que iba a durar 1 hora. Ya son las 2:10. Hoyaverse, de los criadores de... Ay, ¿cómo se llama ese juego?
You don't know who you are.
Ya se me olvidó su nombre.
Why you're here. None of that matters.
Es el Breath of the Wild de waifus.
Encounter many perils. You will meet companions who treat you like family and embark on unimaginable adventures.
Se ve interesante. ¿Será igual?
I have wine to soothe the souls of honored guests. Welcome aboard the Cienjo La Fool.
Genji's Impact, ¿no? Genji's Impact, ya me acordé.
Today,
No
I'm
sé.
excited to introduce you to Zenless Zone
Genji's
Zero, their
Impact.
next
No sé cómo se
major new
pronuncia su
IP.
nombre.
It's a futuristic urban action game. I have to say, I'm blown away by what I've seen so far. It was announced a couple weeks ago.
Zenless Zone
It has
Zero.
the detail of Genshin Impact with a fast-paced action style. Here is the world premiere of a brand new look at Zenless's notable characters, armed enemies, and world of danger.
Más waifus. Y furros. Entonces es un hack and slash, ¿no? Se ve interesante. Sí lo juego, sí lo juego. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? World Premiere. Las Tortugas Ninja.
TMNT Shredder's Revenge, which reminds us all of the Turtles arcade games back in the day. Well, it's nearing the end of development, and the team wanted to use SGF as a way to reveal one exciting aspect of the game they've been keeping under wraps until now.
A ver, ¿cuál? ¿Qué es lo que nos han escondido este tiempo? La verdad no conozco mucho sobre las Tortugas Ninja, así que no tengo idea de qué personaje es ese. Casey Jones. No sé de ese personaje, para nada. Para 6 jugadores en pantallas va a ser un caos. Es un caos total, ¿no? 6 jugadores. Sí, por sí con 4 ya. Es como en Super Smash Bros. Que puede haber hasta 8 jugadores en pantalla. Es un desmadre de ese modo. Está jugando en su Game Boy. Otra vez, miren, no vean, no está ni Stadia ni Luna. Fue GG. GG para esas plataformas. Ya se veía, ya era un hecho, ¿no? De que estaban remuertos, ¿no? Eso es Rogue Company. Ah, ¿o no? No, no es. No creo. ¿O sí? No. Por un momento creí que era Rogue Company. Super People. Pero lo más seguro es que va a ser lo mismo. Se nota que va a ser un multijugador 4 contra 4 o algo así. Órale. Aquí sí está Stadia. Bueno, entonces todavía no está tan muerto. Por ahí sí vi Stadia. Ese es Age of Empire, ¿no? 4. No, o es Trópico.
How far will you push humankind?
No me acuerdo, no estoy seguro, creo que me estoy equivocando con eso de... Ah, es Humankind. Ah, chinga, aquí ya no aparece Stadia. ¿Qué no era el mismo juego?
Humankind allows you to shape your civilization by combining a multitude of historical civilizations from the ancient to the modern era.
En el anterior sí
One
aparecía
Piece
Stadia y
is
en este no.
celebrating its
What?
25th anniversary this year, and Bandai Namco is bringing
One
the
Piece
mega
Odyssey.
popular franchise back to video games with One Piece Odyssey. Monkey D. Luffy and his crew of pirates are off on their next adventure. This trailer reveals the setting, a mysterious island where Luffy and his Straw Hat crew become marooned in this exciting upcoming JRPG.
The Straw Hat Pirates journeying along the Grand Line.
The Grand Line.
見ろよ、あの島。でけえ塔がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ。よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。ちょっと待ってるし。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。こいつノックアップストリームだ。なんだありゃ。おい、
What the fuck?
任せろ。クードバースト。いけ。立て直すわよ。
El chopper. Ah, es hielo.
Filled with new encounters and hidden mysteries. Unravel the adventure that awaits in an odyssey beyond imagination.
Como que se ve raro, ¿no? Se ve muy tecnológico.
One Piece Odyssey.
No sé, siento que como que ese estilo no va con One Piece.
あなたたちの記憶をもとに作られた世界よ。
This August, Soul Hackers 2 from Atlas launches, and we've got your first listen to the English voice cast with this quick new look.
No entendí, ¿qué? Ah, ok, es el juego pero con su doblaje en inglés. ¿Pero qué juego? No lo ubico.
Take my hand. You get one more chance to make things right.
Más juegos de waifus.
So that's our mission then. Save the world.
Soul Hackers 2. Ah, sí lo dijeron.
So many new games featured across SGF events, you might be wondering how to
Sí
plan
dijeron
your
su nombre.
summer gaming dreams. NerdWallet can help you find the smartest credit card to reward your gaming purchases at nerdwallet.com.
The Epic Mega Sale is going on right now. Save up to 75% off top PC titles with an additional 25% off eligible products. And it wouldn't be the Mega Sale without the free Games Vault, featuring Maneater. Be sure to claim your copy before the sale ends on June 16th. Tune into the Epic Games Store Twitch channel for our summer showcase on June 10th at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We're taking a look at new announcements and updates from PC titles heading to the store this year and beyond.
Pero que llegan directo al Epic Store, ¿no? Supongo. Game Pass. What if all your games were in one place?
You nuts?
Ah, no. Entonces están promocionando algo de PC. Samsung Gaming Hub. Oh, ya para el streaming. Pero es para Samsung nada más, ¿verdad? Mi tele que es. Ah, es. No alcanzo a leer qué pinche tele es la mía. Creo que es Hisense. Sí, efectivamente, Hisense. Entonces no creo que llegue a más que las distribuciones Samsung Smart TVs, claro. Arcade Stadium 2. Solo ha habido un solo juego en el que se vio el logo de Stadia. Según ya salió el juego, ¿no? Y que lo único malo fue que está un poco mal optimizado, que se bajan los frames y no sé qué estaba yendo. Que será muy divertido y todo, pero está mal optimizado y... Ah, no sale mañana. Pero pues así fueron los reviews de la prensa, ¿no? Que está chido, pero super mal optimizado.
I'm a developer on Metal Hellsinger. You know how in some games where the music's really good, you feel compelled to move and shoot to the beat? But what if you had to? In Metal, the better you are at slaying to the beat, the more intense everything gets. And we have vocal performances from legendary artists like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. So while headbanging isn't mandatory, we do recommend it. Our demo is live now on Steam, Xbox and PlayStation platforms, so go check it out and slay to the beat.
¿Qué juego es ese? The Old Riders. Algo así era, ¿no? Es como lo ves, un tipo Doom, perdón, Doom. Está muy frenético, lleno de disparos y monstruos y demonios. La música está ruda. Está chida, está chida. Todavía falta el bombazo, ¿no? En eventos así grandes siempre hay un bombazo. Y hasta donde yo sé todavía no ha salido el bombazo. Metal Hellsinger. Demo of now. Funko.
That one was Metal Hellsinger, coming later this year from Funcom, a rhythm shooter with metal music. And right now, as they mentioned, a demo has launched on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation for you to play for free. Next up, a new game launches tomorrow, The Quarry from Supermassive Games. This spiritual successor to Until Dawn stars David Arquette and an all-star cast. It's getting great reviews, and this is one of those binge-worthy teen horror entertainment experiences where your every choice shapes your story and determines who lives and who dies at a camp in upstate New York. Here's the first look at the launch trailer.
Family is the most important thing in the world.
2K.
But if your whole family, you know, like every last one of them decided to jump down the bottom of a well and they're all just hanging on the end of a rope, how can one person be expected to pull them all back out? You can't. So you pull on that rope and you're just going to fall right down to the bottom of the well with the rest of them. And what's the point of that?
What? There is a lot more to this than you realize.
Like what?
Kidnapping, murder, cover-ups. I think the whole Hackett family is in on it.
You have no idea what's going on here. Not a goddamn clue. All right, let's do this.
Lo que me gusta de estos juegos es que cuentan una historia interesante, pero hasta cierto punto me aburre nada más estar tomando decisiones. Aunque a veces te dan algunos momentos de libertad, porque tú estás en un barco y a veces se abre la opción de caminar en el barco y encontrar algunas cosas, pero después una vez es lo mismo, otra y otra vez, tomar decisiones. Pero es una película interactiva, es lo único que no me gusta de ese clase de juegos. La historia está muy chida, pero prefiero yo tener más, hacer más que solo tomar decisiones. Cada que ellos deciden,
Back at the
¿no?
Game Awards, we were proud to reveal Nightingale, a shared world survival crafting game from Inflection Games up in Canada. Now it's time to give you a brand new look and deeper look at the game, including its innovative realm card system that lets you impact things like the weather pattern, resources, and challenges in this procedural realms. Here is your exclusive new look.
A ver. World Premiere.
You're alone in the realms, I'm afraid. The portals are a mess. Not even sure if Nightingale made it.
Ahora. Se ve interesante.
Given how fragile you humans are,
Toma.
I'd say that staying fed, dry, and rested should be your priority.
¿Va a ser un open world?
If the portal arch is inactive, you'll need to make realm cards from rare resources. Once you have realm cards, you can activate the portal. Beware though. Foul things lurk in the interrealmic void, waiting to get in. Be ready with your axe pick.
¿Alguna vez jugaron Strange Brigade? No sé por qué me recordó un poquito a eso. Nada más que aquí sí visitas otras dimensiones. Según yo en Strange Brigade era como una colisión de tiempos. No sé, no me acuerdo muy bien. Eran como unos cazadores de tumbas y encontraban maldiciones y así.
If these shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended.
Se ve curioso. Sería cuestión de jugarlo. Se ve que va a ser un juego muy grande.
The Saints are marching in on August 23rd with the
Saints
reboot
Row.
of Saints Row that we revealed last year at
El
Gamescom.
juego
And
que
today,
muchos se
we're happy
quejaron
to announce the launch of the Boss
por el
Factory
cambio
demo across
muy
PC
radical
and console,
de
which lets you design and set up your character.
el estilo.
And since it's Saints Row, you guys are going to have a lot of fun with this one. Check it out.
Guys?
You gotta do something to capture people's attention. So what do we build next?
Los eventos me han gustado, al menos los que jugué. Solo he jugado el 3 y el 4. Nunca pude jugar el 2 y el primero. Pero si los otros dos son similares al 3, me van a gustar. Yo como le decía, es un tipo Grand Theft Auto, pero medio locochón. O sea, muy bizarro. Porque un perro vampiro. What the fuck? A ver, Boss Factory es para crear tu personaje y poderlo usar en Saints Row. ¿Es lo que entendí?
Next, we've got an exclusive first look
¿Y
at
cuál sería el
extended
punto
gameplay
de
of Warhammer 40k Darktide, Fat Shark's follow-up to the critically acclaimed Vermintide
que
series.
sea parte del
Darktide
juego?
promises
Es free, está
intense
bien,
four-player co-op action
pero ¿por qué lo separaría?
terrifying enemy hordes to
Pues
team
para
up
que no,
against.
por si no
And
quieres,
it's out on September 13th for PC, on
quieres
Steam, and
cualquier, si no
exclusively
tienes
on
ganas de
console,
crear tu personaje, no
on Xbox.
descargas y así ya no ocupas espacio. No lo sé.
Manufacturer HL 1736 is heading towards a power systems failure thanks to a bit of heretic sabotage. So
Fuck
you're
Shark.
going to restore the coolant and hopefully save the day. Get in, access the operations array, and use the cryonic rods to flush the system. Preferably before something explodes. Head on through the ventilation tunnels and look for an access point.
No he jugado los Warhammer, ¿se llaman? Warhammers. Ninguno. Bueno, sí llegué a jugar uno, pero no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Bert no sé qué demonios. Pero sinceramente no lo seguí jugando porque no me gustó mucho el control. Como recuerdo. Se ve entretenido. Oh, le reventó la cholla con la mente. Darktide, Warhammer, si era Warhammer. Steam, Windows, Xbox, ¿no sale en Play?
Bloober Team is known for psychological
Your
horror
fears
games
will
like Blair
return,
Witch
Layers of
Media.
Fear.
Today, they are ready to reveal their latest
Ah,
creation
los
made
que han visto
completely in Unreal Engine 5 for a
los gameplays de
visceral
Dead
horror
Space que estoy
experience.
haciendo
It's return to the world
saben lo que pienso de
of
Layers
Layers
of Fear.
Fears. Get a dose of this.
Someone once said insanity runs in our family. Let it run.
Visualmente se ven así, los fondos aéreos muy chidos, todo muy genial, pero solamente caminas y dependen 100% de los jumpscares, lo que no me gusta de esos juegos. Por ejemplo, ese escenario se ve muy chido, el pasillo anterior con las cadenas se veía muy chido.
They say it's a tale of sadness and guilt, of an artist trapped in a place beyond redemption. It's a lie. This is a story of my fear, pain, and hatred, of the horror of my loneliness, and it is mine to tell.
Psychedelic.
I see it. All this misery, all this suffering. There was no other way.
Creo que ese clase de juegos serán muy interesantes en VR, pero nada más para que te sumerjas muchísimo en lo que está sucediendo. Te sientas ahí y así tal vez ya lo disfrutaría más, pero no.
I was trapped in this house, bound by this body. Now, I break free.
Layers of Fears con ese.
This October, Gotham Knights arrives. Batman is dead, and it's up to the Batman family, Batgirl, Nightwing, Red Hood, and Robin, to protect Gotham. To give us an exclusive new look, let's head to Montreal.
No sé por qué siento que en ese juego realmente Batman no está muerto, pero quería como hacerles creer que estaba muerto para que aprendieran a hacer ya las cosas, ¿no? A trabajar en equipo, no sé, una mamada así. Se ve muy gastada, ¿no? Van a estar trabajando un chingo. Bueno, yo la veo como muy cansada.
As we continue working towards our launch on October 25th. So I hope you enjoy the show and stay tuned.
Robin, Batgirl.
I had nothing. And then this city became my home. Its people became my family. Gotham gave me everything. It deserves to feel safe.
Es muy curioso cómo Gotham, por muchos héroes y justicieros que tenga, sigue siendo súper peligrosa la ciudad. Llena de crimen y todo.
No matter how hard we try, there's always more to do. And now, it's up to me.
Son todos los skins que va a tener Nightwing.
I got this, Bruce.
Gotham Knight.
That was Gotham Knights, and now we welcome, oh, look who it is. Neil Druckmann from Naughty Dog, co-president of Naughty
Naughty Dog
Great
van
to
a
have you with
presentar
us,
The
Neil.
Last
It's
of
been
Us Para PC, el remake. Ah, no. Si el remake llegaría primero a PlayStation. No sabríamos si llegaría a PC.
Well, the good news is there's some stuff that hasn't leaked that we have lots to share with people about all things at Naughty Dog. But first of all, it is it's a big month actually for Last of Us fans because Last of Us 1 and 2 both launched in June, and
The Last
it's
of
a 2-year
Us, the
anniversary
remake.
for Last of Us Part 2, which is hard to believe.
Yeah, it's crazy. 9 years for Last of Us 1, 2 years for Last of Us Part 2, and we still hear from fans. They're still sending us letters and art, and these characters in this journey and this world mean so much to them. And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units. And that kind of support, that kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans. It has allowed us to grow as a studio, and now we can take on multiple projects, more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects, okay, very interesting. So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Pues sí, tienes que decir por qué. ¿Por qué estás ahí? ¿Qué nos vas a presentar? ¿El multijugador de Last of Us 2, tal vez? ¿O el remake de The Last of Us? ¿El primer juego?
They've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well, what can you tell
Es
us
curioso
about
que se lo hayan guardado para el Game Fest y no lo hayan pasado en el Game Show de PlayStation.
But what I can tell you is that this game is big.
Okay.
It's as big as any of our single-player games that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that story is very unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar.
Por lo que parece va a contar los inicios, ¿no?
And it's really cool, and it's being headed by Vinith Agarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Padnatti, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us, and you're going to see a lot more.
Bueno, es lo que me da a mí entender esa imagen.
Next year, so wait till next year to hear more about that one. Okay, well, very exciting that this has evolved, and I mean, that concept art looks incredible. I can't wait to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with multiplayer live game.
It's something special. We can't wait to show it either.
Okay, well, that's not all. We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day, it feels like. Up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yeah, so for the past year, we've teamed up with Craig Mazin of Chernobyl
PlayStation
fame and
Production,
HBO
se llama
to
así
adapt
la,
Last of Us into a TV show.
la división para
They've been
los
filming, and,
programas que va a sacar PlayStation.
It's pretty incredible. The stuff I'm getting back, when we're looking at back at Naughty Dog, we can't help but feel emotional because not only is it so good and the quality is so high, it's so authentic to what we've made in the game. I just can't. I couldn't be proud of, like, again, Craig and that whole crew and everybody that's up there. And their last day of filming is tomorrow. So
The entire series, last day of filming is tomorrow.
Last day of filming is tomorrow. Craig is up there right now, kind of wrapping it all up. So it's
¿Cómo?
it's pretty close. It's closer than you might think.
And you actually got to direct one of the episodes?
Yes, I think that really speaks to
Ahora
the
le dirigió
collaboration
uno
and
de los
trust that exists
capítulos.
between Naughty Dog and HBO. They invited me to direct one of the episodes. I think we have an image from the episode I actually directed.
Okay,
so we could
first look. Let's take.
So you could see this is a certain museum that players might know from the game. And I really have to talk about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, and not only directing them but seeing them do all the other episodes. They've thrown themselves at these roles for a whole year. Watching the nuance that they bring to these characters, their relationship on and off camera, I couldn't help but think about Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson. It felt so similar to the chemistry those two actors had when we made the game. And it really feels like this is going to be something special. And I will say this will be
Pues
the
la
most
veré
authentic
cuando
video
salga,
game
claro que sí.
adaptation
Well, I mean,
La
that
que
first
no he
image
visto
they
es la de
put out,
Halo, no me dan
feels like
ganas.
the video game, everything that I've seen, both public
Me da
and other
mucha
stuff,
flojera.
makes it feel sort of super legitimate, you said, and
Quiero
that's
la
awesome
ver.
to see Joel and Ellie from
De por sí a mí
front side
solamente me
now
gusta
for
el
the first
multijugador de
time.
Halo.
So we'll see more of that next year. That's coming as well, right? Serious?
You'll hear about it very soon. That's
Okay.
all I'll say right now.
All right. Well, Last of Us HBO, very, very exciting. And I hear you actually have a couple actors from the show who are going to join us
We
here.
happen to have a couple actors here that are part of the show. We should bring them out.
Okay, come on out.
Oh, what's up, guys?
Wait, what?
Surprise!
Troy's back again. Hello,
I know.
Ashley. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I'm a little confused, though. I thought maybe Pedro Bella, but Troy Ashley out here from the game, right?
So when Craig and I started working on the show, almost one of our very first meetings, we said Troy and Ashley have to be a part of it, and we're such fans of like the talent and the like helping us create Joel and Ellie. We felt like it was so important that they become part of the show, and it has to be more than just like kind of like a wink to the camera and like a cameo.
Okay.
These are real roles that we're keeping under wraps for now. But man, I'm bummed that I couldn't be there with you guys when you filmed your stuff.
There's been so much
It's
stuff I feel like
so good
on the internet. There's so much like talk about what's being filmed, and I think that's you guys have kept a complete secret that you were up there and you filmed your roles by now, obviously.
Keeping secrets with this franchise is kind of old hat. Like we've had
except for today.
Except for the date. Except for the date. It was one of the hardest things for us to do is to not let people know that, because we're so proud of it and the work that we did. We worked hard. The crew. I have to say, when I walked out on set, to be met with literally every
Ese es
person I met on
el
the crew,
actor
is such a fan
que
of this game.
interpreta a
They
Joel,
all knew what it was that
y
they
ella es
were
la
working on,
actriz que
committed to
interpreta a
working
Ellie
on this project because of their
en el
fan
videojuego.
and their love for the game. Was one of the
Es
greatest.
lo que
It was like,
entendí.
I was
¿Entendí
coming
bien?
home to friends.
Yeah, the attention to detail, the crew was amazing. Bella and Pedro are they're so perfect, and we've been trying to sort of describe that feeling of sort of seeing them in person. It's like the characters coming to life, but it's so much more than that. I feel like I can't fully explain it, but I am so excited to be a part of it, and just I can't wait to see it. I think it is going to be so good. I love the story. I love being a part of
I'm
this
so
world.
excited about the series and the fact that you guys are going to be in it and undisclosed roles. I'm so fascinated how it's going to sort of bob and weave and are these characters we know from the game that they're playing? New characters? Can you tell us anything?
Yes.
I can tell you.
So sneaky. All right. Well, we're so excited.
Maybe it's already on Twitter by now.
Hey. All right. Well, let's talk about what was on Twitter earlier today. Lots of talk about the idea, or really what's happening is it looks like you guys are remaking the original game, and this is like a ground-up remake. Is that right?
That's right. We wanted to give people the definitive version of the first game that wasn't encumbered by any technology. Wanted to find a way to get even closer to our original vision, and we're able to do it on the PS5 and PC. And instead of talking about it, let's look at it.
All right, let's take a look at The Last of Us Part 1.
Entonces sí es el remake. Naughty Dog. Captura de una PlayStation 5.
Quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
He's got everything to do with that little girl.
¿El 2 de septiembre?
I've never been this close. Is the outside?
So is that everything you hoped for?
Can't be any worse out there.
Espero que estén haciendo el bombazo, y no porque haga menos el juego, pero ya, en cierto modo, ya todos sabían que iba a ser el remake. Era algo muy esperado. Se venía rumoreando ya desde hace un tiempo. Según yo, hasta apenas ahorita se confirmó. Aparte te faltan 10 minutos.
I got this.
Hope you know how to use that thing.
I've had some practice.
The Last of Us Part 1. ¿Y también va a estar para PC?
Truly one of my favorite games of the past decade. Guys, what's your reaction to that?
Yeah, we hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah, you're watching it in real time.
Yeah.
It's because you did these performances you did a decade ago.
Yeah.
You didn't go back in. I mean, you used the original performances.
Yeah, actually, we came up with a process where we could take the original animation that we did for the faces and kind of like retarget it on these new rigs that have a lot more fidelity And then the animators went back and
We're
studied.
side by sides here, just how much it has changed. That you went and you redid the models and rebuilt everything.
Everything was rebuilt from the ground up. Same art director, re-art directed the whole thing from the ground up. But the great thing about these faces is that they're closer to the original performance. All the animators went and studied those videos and got it closer to what you did on set than we could have achieved before. And that's just like one of the
Se ve bastante bien,
about, like, this brand new AI, like all the combat is
Sí, ya me dieron ganas de jugarlo.
Just,
No lo he
the
jugado,
fidelity of
es uno de los
everything, 60
videojuegos
frames per
que
second,
quiero
all the stuff
probar de
you're getting on the
PlayStation.
PS5. Again, we
Se ve
wanted to
muy,
give,
muy,
not
muy,
only because of the
muy
show,
bueno.
because they're all new
Ese y
players for
Bloodborne
PS5
son
and PC. We
mis
wanted
dos
them to
juegos
have the
soñados por
definitive
jugar en
version of The
PlayStation.
Last of Us.
Pero como no tengo PlayStation, pues no, no puedo
When's the last
jugarlo.
time you guys played the game?
I actually played it again just to refresh my memory before working on the show.
I was just a glutton for punishment, and I went straight from playing
Yeah, never
part
played it.
1 straight into part 2. And so the last time that I played literally would have been 2 years ago, since we're celebrating the anniversary of part 2 coming out. So I mean, it looks like I'm definitely going to be up for another playthrough with this.
I can't wait to go back because
Oh, I can't
you guys did such an amazing job on that original game, and
It's really, when you play it, when you see it in motion, it's really night and day from what it used to be.
I imagine that think of the Last of Us 2 combat, but kind of that back in the Last of Us 1.
Well, it's the whole, like, all the new animation system, the new AI system, everything we've learned on, like, Uncharted 4, Last of Us 2, we apply to this, again, to give that definitive version. Just to give a quick shout out, this project is headed up by Matthew Gallant and Shauna Sky.
Okay.
And you'll hear a lot more about it and see a lot more about it over the coming weeks leading up to the release September 2nd on PS5.
All right.
And shortly thereafter.
Sí, el 2 de
We will look
septiembre.
forward
Entonces
to-
leí
Hey,
bien
Neil,
la
you've talked a lot
fecha.
about games directed by other people. What are you directing? You still making games?
Still making games.
Okay.
I haven't given up my day job. It's a little early to talk about it. Maybe if someone in PlayStation wants to leak it, then we can talk about it now. Otherwise, we'll save
But
it.
you do have a new project.
Do have a new project, but we'll save it for another Summer Game Fest.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll try
Sí, sí
it, sir.
tengo proyectos,
All right.
pero ahí para
All right,
otra
Ashley,
Summer
Neil,
Game
thank
Fest,
you
para el
so much
próximo
for
año.
dropping by Summer Game
Pues
Fest,
sí, no
and
puedes
I'm so
anunciar
excited
algo
that
muy
The Last of Us
temprano.
is returning, as you said, in
Como
September.
últimamente hacen, ponen los logos y ya. Te dejan esperando
All
3
right, well,
años.
that is going to
4.
do it. Thanks to Naughty Dog and PlayStation for that very special look at The Last of Us and the entire franchise and where things are going. Very, very excited about that. All right, Summer Game Fest continues over the next few days. Coming up right now on this very stream is Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, including an exclusive new look at the planet Atlanta. And then the Devolver Digital Showcase. Tomorrow, we've got Netflix Geeked Week, which I'll be co-hosting, and the Tribeca Games Showcase streaming, along with the Epic Games Store Showcase. And then finally, Sunday, it's the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase. You can stream them all
Me faltaría
at
decir la de Capcom, ¿no?
summergamefest.com. As for me, I'll see you again in August when we are back live in Cologne,
La
Germany
Gamescom,
for
agosto
Gamescom
23.
Opening Night
Faltan
Live
2
on August
meses.
23rd. And then the Game Awards will return in December live from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. And finally, I'm excited to share that Summer Game Fest will return in June 2023 as a digital
Órale.
and in-person event to bring the gaming community together. Thanks for being a part of Summer Game Fest. And remember, there are more events and announcements to come. We'll see you soon.
No sé por qué, pero esperaba otro juego para el remate. Como les decía, The Last of Us era un juego que ya se esperaba. No se había confirmado, pero ya se sentía como un hecho.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Un momento, a ver,
to
¿qué?
you. Happy birthday, Day of the Devs. Day of the Devs. What? You don't know what Day of the Devs is? Day of the Devs is the greatest and definitely the
Bueno, pero
oldest
ya
independent
terminó
game
como
festival
tal,
that
¿no? La
exists.
Game
It was
Fest.
started over 10 years ago by Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit
A ver.
to celebrate the best independent games out there.
Bueno, pues hasta aquí la transmisión de hoy. Estuvo interesante todo lo que presentaron. Pues mi favorito, y era porque es como lo que yo suelo jugar, es Callisto Protocol. Es el juego que más me llamó la atención. Porque pues es el sucesor de Dead Space, ¿no? Entonces es muy bueno. Pero bueno, gracias por acompañarme. Yo soy kilyumed y nos vemos hasta la próxima. ¡Chao! ¡Woohoo!